Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I don't know if I should go live because I thought I'm doing my hair root touch up. I don't know how many of you are interested in seeing this. So I thought, why not? I'll just jump on and while I do this. And hopefully I can, if you don't see me on the screen too much, it's because I'm concentrating doing my touch up. But I thought, why not just jump on quickly? Because this is something that maybe some of you do regularly as well. I use at-home color that I found a really good brand from Sally's that the majority of my grays, because I do have a little bit of grays, is mostly at the top and the crown. So I just focus on basically this amount of root touch up. The rest I don't touch. And this color is like a perfect match to my hair color. I've never come to a color this close before, ever. And it's from a brand called Better Nature that you can find at Sally's. So if you have similar hair color to me, what I love about this hair color is that because I am a dark blonde, I like a darker root. I usually get highlights in the summer naturally, and then sometime in the winter my hair tends to go darker. So I will sometimes get some highlights in near the face framing highlights. Just to brighten it up, but usually the highlights that I get, they last, and then I just do root touch up when I see those pesky grays peeking through. I know a lot of people are like, I don't see anything because it blends in, but you are your worst critic, right? I don't like seeing them. I like a darker root, so I just go in with this color. What I love about this color, this is the brand Better Nature, and I use the 7A, and I just use a 10 volume developer because I don't want it lifting any of the hair color that I have. It doesn't lift at all. Basically with 10 volume, it's just depositing the color. So basically it's depositing the color onto the gray, and then my natural hair that's in between remains the same. So what I love about this one though, is that this brand, is that this one in particular, a lot of the times when you're a 7 level, which I am, between a 7 and an 8 level blonde, if you know your numbers and your levels, a lot of the times when you go get 7s, or usually 7s or 8s, the colors tend to go warm after a while. They tend to go really warm. Even though I have gold in my hair, natural hair is such a beautiful thing. It stays like the perfect blend between warmth and cool tone. It never looks super warm. It's just a perfect blend when it's your natural hair color. So I know for me, the biggest challenge when it came to hair coloring that matches my color is finding a color that doesn't pull too warm. And so after all these years, I finally found a color that is cooler tone, and it stays cool tone even after 6 weeks, 7 weeks. And because I'm using 10 volume, it's mostly just staining the gray hair. So as I wash it, it does kind of wash out anyway, and it just helps blend in the gray that much more, I find. So once I do one side, just as far as I go, I don't go any further than that. And then I I always part in the middle. I started with this side, now I'm gonna go down this side. Once you find your root touch-up color that matches yours or whatever what you're trying to achieve, doing the root touch-up is pretty easy. I find I've gotten used to it. I mean, I'm wearing my usual clothes. I'm not even wearing gloves. And I can use this basically 6 times because I'm only using 10 mils and it's 1-to-1. So I'm using 10 mils of this, 10 mils of this, which makes 20 mils total. It's gonna do exactly what I'm trying to do. And talk about a money save, right? You're saving basically six visits to the hairdresser, which is nice. Highlights, I do not attempt on my own because I just don't. I'm not that brave. And it's a lot of work to separate the hair and all that and use foils, and I'm not about to do that. So if I ever want highlights, I go to a girl that I really, she's awesome. And I get my highlights done from her. But again, it's mostly once to twice a year. And I'm good. What I love right now though, and I put it on my stories, and I don't know if you know this, but our Rejuveniqe oil, Monat's Rejuveniqe oil, what I started doing is I started adding a few drops into my formula. And what it does, it just creates a gorgeous hydrating formula. When I wash my hair, I'll try to show you after picture. The roots look so hydrated and shiny. It looks like a gorgeous shiny color. It's just perfect. I love it. And so I've been telling all my customers, if you color your hair, if you do root touch-ups, put a few drops of your Rejuveniqe oil into your formula, mix it, and you're gonna see a huge shine and huge hydration to your hair. What I also like to do is when I know I'm gonna do a root touch-up, I absolutely make sure that I do a scalp treatment with my Rejuveniqe oil the night before. So I will apply the oil to my scalp and to the end. So that's why my hair looks so good and healthy, because I ran the oil in last night and into the scalp, so it protects my scalp as I'm doing this. It does not affect the color, so you don't need to worry it affecting the color at all. It doesn't. And I am in love with this process. I notice a huge improvement with sensitive scalp. Because if you have a sensitive scalp to color, it could be the color itself, the ingredients. I find with this one, it's actually pretty good. I don't have any sensitivities to it. It's quite gentle for your scalp anyhow. But I found by treating my scalp beforehand, it's really helped as well, just to soothe the scalp in advance. So those are some other ways you can use your products as well. So if you already have the Rejuveniqe oil, that's another way to use your products. There's so many uses for the Rejuveniqe oil. It's unbelievable because it is just so good. It's such a natural derived product. It's so soothing to the skin, especially through winter time right now. Your hair really needs it. It just soaks it up. When I put it on my hair, people ask me does it weigh down your hair? Well, if you use a lot, as a treatment, it might look greasy. So you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna use a couple of drops every night, just to keep your hair hydrated, especially through this winter cold weather. Your hair's looking for extra help. And you can absolutely help your hair with the Rejuveniqe oil. Throwing in a mask at least twice a month is going to help too, or even more, sometimes once a week you can use a hair mask. I know that I've been using that a little more than often right now. And like I mentioned before, I love the Super Moisture Mask with Monat. It's an absolute dream. It smells great and really easy to apply because you're going to use it in the shower. So after you wash your hair, you're going to squeeze all of the water out of your hair. Excuse me. And you're going to take just a small amount of the mask and you're going to apply it to around here and down into the longer part of the hair. Avoid the roots. Add it to wherever you may have highlights, where it needs the extra hydration. And then you're just gonna let it sit in your hair until you finish the rest of your shower. And then you're gonna rinse it out. Okay? And as you're rinsing it out, I want you to drop the temperature of the water a bit. I know it's nice to take hot showers right now. I love hot showers, especially for my neck and my injuries. But I'm gonna ask you, when you are rinsing your hair out and you're rinsing out that conditioner, drop the temperature as much as you can tolerate so that not only is it gonna just get rid of the product nicely, it's also going to shut the cuticle of the hair to protect it and lock in that extra hydration and moisture. And it's just gonna leave your hair super, super hydrated. And that's a good little tip that's gonna make a huge difference to the quality of your hair, especially through winter. If you can't tolerate it that cold, that's fine. Just as far as you can tolerate, just drop it down a bit. It doesn't need to be super hot when you're rinsing your hair out, okay? That dries out your hair as well. Heat, hot water can really dry out your hair. So drop the temperature and rinse it out. And you are gonna see a huge, huge improvement in your hair. Once you style it and you dry it, your hair's gonna look gorgeous. So I love the Super Moisture Mask. One of my favorite masks. They have some other masks as well, depending on what your concerns are. But that is my all-time favorite mask. Right now, Monat, right now you can get the oil. Now, where is it? This oil at half price right now. Now, they don't go on sale very often, especially at 50% off. But right now, you can get one at half price or you can get two for the price of one. And you will not regret getting the oil. The oil should be for every girl who wants healthy hair. You will not go wrong having that oil on hand. It's just an amazing product. And like I said, that deal ends tonight. So if you were thinking about it, you've got till tonight to get it at half price. They keep extending it, which is great. But I think this is it. They're not extending it anymore. Tonight's the night it ends. So jump on it if that's something you want. If you want more info on a hair care system, if you're not happy with your hair care system, or say you need a hairspray or some styling products, you're running out and you want to try a cleaner line, an all vegan cleaner line. Some of the products all of our best selling products are at 50% off. So if you are a dry shampoo gal, like myself, I will use dry shampoo to elongate my style so I don't have to wash it all the time. That's half price. The scalp serum, if you're looking for help with thinning hair or you want thicker hair, the scalp serum is also 50% off. So that's this guy. This is the one I've been using and I've been loving. I swear by this. I use this every night and my hair just keeps getting thicker and thicker. I'm like, unbelievable. This is an amazing, amazing product. It stopped fallout for me. Like I used to have so much fallout. Every time I did this, I would have tons of hair in my fingertips. And now I have a white one hair. Really? I used to get tons of hair coming out when I did that. And now I don't. Like it's mind blowing. You will notice a huge difference if that's one of your concerns. And right now you can get that for 50% off. So great savings on all our best-selling products. So I just mentioned 3 must-haves that I love is the dry shampoo, the oil, and the scalp serum. So all of that is 50% off, plus tons more of the best-selling ones. So definitely if you are wondering what products to try, you can always DM me. I can help you figure it out. But why not jump on it when you can get it at half the cost? So now that's done. I went from one side to the other. I usually bring it back down like that. And then I'm going to see the front if I want any of this covered. Oh, excuse me. I'm okay with that. I'm getting to the point where my little gray hair is acting as highlights themselves. So I'm trying to utilize them instead of fight against them. I'm trying to utilize them to my benefit so that I can still get the look that I'm going for. So that is all in here. Let's have a quick look. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. It's mostly the top part. Right in here, I wouldn't mind having a little more. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. There we go. I believe this brand has got a lot of shades. How did I discover this brand? You know what? I had another hairstylist that I follow on here. She's great. And she brought this up. And I think it was about a year ago. And I said, I'm going to try it. And I fell in love with it. I'm always looking for at-home treatments, especially for root touch-ups. Like I don't have the time to go to the hairdresser every 6 weeks. The time or the money, I just can't justify that. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people use it as a treat for themselves, and that's perfectly fine. But for me, I find it therapeutic doing my own hair. I kind of like it. Again, I when I get my highlights, that's my treat. That's my little day at the salon, and I get a little treat. And I find that that's more than enough for me. But that's it. So now I'm going to leave it in for 30 minutes. So after I finish applying, I'm going to leave it in for 30 minutes. And I did the crown area already. So how I usually do the crown area is that I usually go around like this and I grab the hair and just so that I don't miss the crown area, I press it down and then I'll take a little bit of the color and I'll just get it right in there. And then I just slowly bring them down until I get to top. And this is how you don't miss those hairs at the crown. Again, just let it fall down. There you go. And I already got this part earlier. And that's how you get the roots at the crown. From all angles. There we go. So I'm going to leave that down like that. And then I'm going to leave this in for 30 minutes. And what I like to do too, I'm going to start my timer. Okay. And I am also going to finish it off with a cute little cap. And I'm just going to put that at the roots. I'm going to make sure my blonde highlights aren't touching that, because I don't want them to darken. And I'm just going to leave it like this for 30 minutes. Isn't that adorable? Don't they look cute? And that's it. Ain't that the look that you're all going for? So a little update on these guys. I have only three left. Yay! So I'm on number 17. And I'm talking about the Invisaligns, right? I only have 3 left, and then I am done my Invisalign treatment. Huge. What is that? What is this? That's weird. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I only have 3 left. I'm on number 17, and I'll be done pretty much by March. I'll be done my Invisalign treatment. It went really well. But right now, because all it's basically doing is just straightening out the front teeth. It's just moving them, all those little fine little movements. So what's happening is like, it just feels like I've got something in my mouth all the time. I'm talking like I've got things, it's so annoying. I cannot wait. At this point, I'm so happy it's going to be over. Like, I'm so ready for them to be done with. But yeah, I'm super excited to get them gone. But it has made a huge improvement to my mouth, to my lips. Actually, it really supports the lips, which is really good. You don't realize how much your teeth move as you age. Like, I didn't know. If it wasn't for my dentist telling me this, I would never even have thought of doing that. So I'm really happy I did it. Why not? If I can, why not? Anyhow, so that's almost, I'm so happy about. But yeah, let me know if you like me sharing some of these things. I know there's a lot on this platform from a lot of people. So, you know, let me know if you found this fun to watch or informative, because I know who doesn't want a DIY hair coloring, because it can be tricky, it can be hard. And also depending on your hair, of course, your hair color, what you're striving for. I am not a hairstylist. I'm not a professional hairstylist, so please don't come after me. If you're like, that doesn't work. This is what I found works for me. And this is years of trying different things. I never ruined my hair doing my own hair. I never needed to run to the hairdresser to fix my hair. Actually, hairdressing and hairstyling was always one of my passions. And I remember when I was in my 20s, I was a science geek, and I loved the science behind hair color. And so I was like back and forth, medical field, hairdressing, medical field, hairdressing. And I went the medical health route, which I don't regret doing. I loved it. But there was always that little voice in my head saying, I wish I would have done that too. I would have loved to have that as a backup. Because I always thought it was amazing. I always enjoyed it. So I always played around and learning about color and about hair. So that's that history, a little bit about myself. But yeah, let me know if you found this informational. Like I said, these are my all-time favorites. I think everyone, I'll be honest, I think everyone should have these two guys, because you're taking care of your scalp health, and you're taking care of your scalp health and your hair health with this one. So these two are must-haves, and right now you can get both of them for 50% off until tonight. So let me know if you're interested. I will send you the link. And if you want more info, like I said, on an all vegan, all natural hairline, and you're thinking maybe I need to switch it up, and you're curious to see what system would work best for you, I do have a free quiz you can take. You can find that in my links in the bio, or just DM me, Hair Help, and I will send you the consultation form. You can take that. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying enjoy your Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. It's almost Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys. Okay, take care, you guys. Bye.